Hello, Claire Hamilton.
Hello, Sara Cox.
Welcome to Teen Commandments, the show where we try to untangle the often mind-melting brains of our teenagers. Hello, it's your turn. This is where we go through your fantastic stories. Email them to us immediately, please. hello@teencommandments.co.uk. Find us on Insta, TikTok. We are Teen Commandments, and Claire's special Facebook page where she's mere inches away from either joining a cult or getting kidnapped by a mad fan. But you love it, don't you?
I love it. Yeah, I'm all about it.
Let's start off with a story. Oh, I see. They've given themselves... Oh, Angela is the name they've gone for.
Okay.
Angela is not her real name. She starts off with, "Hi, Sarah and Brian," sticking with your pseudonym. "I'm Angela, as I need to hide my dubious parenting here." When Sarah talked about her daughter being a bit alternative and quirky, it made me think of a couple of years ago when I had a real "what the fuck did I just do" moment. My daughter is also a quirky one, an old soul, let's say. Around her 13th birthday, she was really into steampunk. It's so cute.
Oh.
And the black nail polish vibe. So in my infinite wisdom, I decided to take her up to London and go to Camden. Or as they say in London, Camden 10. Yeah, it was best.
Ah.
However, I had forgotten her younger brother had an inset day too, so he ended up tagging along. Well, my daughter absolutely loved it. And seeing as her birthday was coming up, I said we could go into some shops and buy her some cool steampunk outfits. So we ended up in this really cool shop with some lovely 18-year-old girls serving us. However, as my daughter started trying on the outfits and getting very excited, I realised the shop's range went from pretty innocent nod to steampunk to full-on S&M bondage gear. I know this exact shop.
Do you?
It's incredible.
Do you go often?
Wait, if I take off this to reveal. No, but I have been in there with my eldest.
Okay.
And it is very cool. And there's row upon row of leather, little leather, sort of tasseling mini skirts and leather bras and things with studs on and chains and flaps and all sorts.
Wow.
And it's really cool. It's quite an iconic little shop. So Angela continues, "Here I was trying to be a cool mum as my nearly 13-year-old, so she's not quite yet 13.
Oh my gosh.
Was suggested more and more outrageously kinky outfits by the girls in the shop who just wanted her to feel great about herself.
Yeah.
We're talking dog collars, PVC bodycon and anything in between. Meanwhile, I was trying to entertain my very bored and slightly uncomfortable 9-year-old who ended up watching CBBC on his iPad on a red velvet sofa amidst crotchless knickers. Needless to say, after lots of begging and pleading for my daughter and the sales girls, we bought her something outrageously inappropriate, luckily not quite S&M, and something that she was only allowed to wear in the house. She's now nearly 15 and still reminds me of the amazing day we had, but recently took out the outfit and said, "Mum, I can't believe you let me get this for my 13th. That's way too sexualised. What were you thinking?"
What were you thinking, you silly woman?
Oh, well, Angela. Thanks very much, Angela.
That's great.
There is definitely a moment when you have a daughter who's a little bit quirky, alternative. Lola, describes herself as queer and came out to me as gay when she was 11. She says she's now, throughout all her teenage years, that, when she gets amongst her people, and I feel like that's what happened in that shop. I think those girls would have just sensed like this little girl is just a bit alternative and let's just make her feel amazing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's a fine line. Isn't
it? When you're looking at it through a mother's eyes, you're like, oh.
As you leave in like a rubber mask, like, thigh high red, you're like, oh, yeah, lovely.
Don't show your dad.
Don't show. There were so many times where I said to Lola when she'd be going out to a club, I'd be like, "You look amazing, babe. What coat are you wearing?" Put a big hoodie on as you walk past Ben and from
There's
the
always
tube.
those. I mean, my daughter, it was always the frilly knickers, the knickers with the big frills all over the bum, and she'd put them on with a pair of heels and like, okay, you look really great.
They're basically the knickers that you put babies in
Yes.
for when they're peeping out from under their little
Yeah.
baby
Oh,
dresses.
that's how we remember it, isn't it?
That's how we remember
That's
them. But
what we
for a
had them
while, they were a
for.
thing just to go out in.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
frilly knickers and heels.
Yeah, she still has them there. You have a moment when you're doing the washing, like, should these just get on purpose lost?
Didn't you do that though? Didn't you lose? Is she listening? I'm no paranoid.
No, I didn't, but I
you
did.
were tempted
I was tempted to, but I said to her, "What? Are these in your underwear drawer, or are these in your, going out?" Because she's a little going out section. She's like, you know where they go.
She totally collared you for that. You're like, fine. Nothing ever changes, does it?
No.
With you're not going out dressed like that from back in the day. We'd love your stories, please. Obviously, if you've taken your teenager shopping, if they've wanted to buy something inappropriate, if you've allowed them / encouraged them to buy something completely inappropriate for their age, let us know, please. hello@teencommandments.co.uk. You can leave feedback as well underneath wherever you listen to this. If you're listening, in the comments section, or reviews on Apple Podcasts or on Spotify. You have something from Lucy, I believe.
I do. Lucy says, "Hi, Sarah and Claire," or Claire and Sarah.
We answer to either.
Yeah, Claire and Sarah sort of rings off the tongue.
I think Sarah and Claire has a nicer ring to it.
Claire and Sarah.
Flows better. But yeah, carry on.
Whatever you prefer. I am part of a group of 10...
30 years in show business. What? Carry on. It's fine.
Do you mind? I am part of a group of 10 girls /ladies who have remained friends since school, now in our mid-40s. And I have a story about one of our friends that I keep meaning to send you. Does she know? When we were 16, there was a youth club in the town, which was like a nightclub, but without alcohol. Let's call it the Pineapple Club.
Very nice. So you can imagine, when I just scanned ahead, I saw the word pineapple and thought this was going to be about the pub where I was raised for a lot of my teenage years. Thankfully, it's not.
Right. Are you sure?
Because we would have been implicated.
Right. Are you sure you're not part? Is this about you?
It's definitely not about me. I can't recognise any of the action in this.
All right, just checking. One of our friends, Jessica, was a bit more generous with her love than the rest of us.
Such a nice way of putting it. That she was a massive slag. No, I'm joking. I'm joking, Jessica.
And if anyone was looking for action of the amorous kind, they'd usually find it with Jessica. One night, 4 of them went to the Pineapple Club, and at the end of the night, Jessica had made a friend.
Ooh.
3 of the girls sat on the curb whilst Jessica said her goodbyes to the random male round the corner behind a building.
Very nice.
Very politely put, isn't it? She was getting fingered.
Basically.
When she returned, clearly a good time had been had by them, and she had a big white stain on a very short pleated skirt where evidence of his parting shot was clear for all to see.
God.
The best part was that one of the group's dads was a taxi driver, and so he'd come to collect them all. Because of my friend and her spermy skirt, they had to drive the half-an-hour journey home with the windows down because the smell of jizz was so bad.
I mean, what? I don't understand.
What's he been eating?
Is what you eat. I mean,
I don't know. It's just the first thing that comes to mind.
Just to paint a picture, we've got 3 people in the room with us right now. One of them is a gentleman. But I feel like we're not at that stage of our relationship yet. Where I can just...
He's just put his head in his hands.
Yeah, just had the clear side that it's too soon to ask. Unless we do some sort of experiment and just feed him grapefruits or something, or
leave him alone.
So what you eat must affect. So this was...
I think so.
I didn't know that.
Well, I don't know.
I've never had a whiff of it as it's
Have you ever sat in the car with a spermy skirt, Sarah?
No.
Probably. Oh.
I've not actually.
Oh, right. Shouting at me.
Sorry. I'm just still confused about...
Don't know. I mean, I kind of know the smell she's talking about.
Oh, now we get into it. That was a real deflection when, like, you've sat in a car with a spermy skirt, and now you're trying to casually go, in fact, now she says it. In fact, this does ring a bell. That
Do I know her?
It's quite a juicy... Any of your
was
friends,
that me?
Any of your friends' dad's a taxi driver? Okay, so the
All
windows
right.
are down to just air out the car because of this stench of man juice.
And somebody's dad's there as well. I mean, how awkward. The dad never mentioned it.
Well, no, of course he didn't. Can you imagine? Girls, it stinks of jizz in here. What's been going on? Can you imagine?
It's like, face forward. I've always wondered what he thought. Just get me home. That's
Yeah.
what he thought. I'm not doing this again. When she got married, I suggested we all dressed in pleated skirts with ominous stains for her hen party. But she didn't find my idea quite as funny as I did. Yeah, but she's like, no.
Lucy, thank you.
Brilliant.
I couldn't get from that. Do you think she suggested that idea and it was vetoed?
Yeah, she's like, I know.
What are we going to do?
No, we're not doing that.
No, let's not. Excellent story, Lucy. Thank you very much. And hello to Jessica. I was only slut shaming you in a fun, light-hearted way. Sounds like you had a lot of fun. Okay, this person wishes to remain anonymous. She says, I thought I'd write in and tell you a story about our dad, who is now 78. Now, our dad is quite a mild-mannered man. He goes to church twice on a Sunday and sometimes in the week. Having said that, he is used to us and my mum occasionally using the odd swear word, and it doesn't bother him, and he's got a good sense of humour. Hi to lovely God-fearing dad. Nice. Last Boxing Day, everyone came to ours. So that's my mum and dad, my sisters and their families, and their dogs.
Right.
Painting a lovely festive scene.
Yes, very
Tis
wholesome.
Boxing Day, very nice, wholesome. My older sister has 2 boys who are 19 and 16. And my younger sister has a boy and a girl. They're 18 and 15. And I have one daughter, 13. This is an excellent bunch of ages for cousins, isn't it? You know, they're a
all
proper
the teens
crew.
together.
Yeah, when they all get together. This is really similar ages to sort of our lot, isn't it? So it's good fun. And my mother-in-law was also staying with us. Well, that's an extra dimension. And let's just say she's less keen on swear words or crude humour. We started playing a quiz game which involved a picture roundup on the TV. A picture of an old stone cannon thing came up, at which point my dad proudly shouted out, "It's a double-ended dildo!" There were a few seconds of stunned silence where we all registered what he'd actually just said before we all fell about laughing. Brackets except mother-in-law, who looked slightly stony-faced. It turns out my nephews have been playing a board game on Christmas Day where you have to get other people to say things, and they'd stitched Grandad up good and proper.
That's brilliant, isn't it?
Says, can't wait for this year's family gathering again on Boxing Day. That is magnificent, isn't it?
That's just the boy humour, isn't it? That you only boys come up with. That is just fantastic, I think. Where
the cutest thing is, like, this dude's 78, and for years to come, for all of their lives, those cousins will always remember.
Yeah.
Even if it's their main memory of him, it's still kind of lovely because they will always remember that incredible family moment.
Can you imagine how excited they were that he was going to do something like that he'd agreed to do it? I love it.
Well, hang on. Had he agreed to do it, though? I think they stitched him up and he didn't know what he was saying.
I don't. I think he knew full well what he was saying.
Because I did think at 78, if you've lived a little, you must know what a dildo is. So you must know what a double-ended one is. Or maybe
did they have
not.
double-ended dildos all them
back
years
in
ago?
Back in the 50s. Should we Google?
Yeah. We need to find this out.
I'm not doing any. Don't start trying to get an original double-ended dildo from back in the day.
I'm just envisaging us doing a little survey on the streets, madam.
Yeah, excuse me, madam. How old are you? So we don't know. We don't know what happened with him, but we do know that on Boxing Day he shouted out the words "double-ended dildo," which is all we need. Now, this is the part of your turn where we have a surprise story.
Yeah,
which is exciting.
I'm going to get comfy.
So we have lovely. Thank you very much. Oh, we've had cutbacks. We had it in an envelope last time. It's good. It's better for the environment.
Okay.
Your little face. You were all excited. You're like, what's happening? There's just no envelope, but it's fine. Here we go. Surprise story. Am I doing the honours?
Yeah. I have to have read it first, otherwise we'll be here for 20 minutes.
Oh, it looks quite chunky. You read it?
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Sarah and Claire. Who's this from? From B. I've not quite reached the teenage years with my 2, but that said, I feel extremely qualified to wade in on teen troubles after 16 years as a high school teacher.
Oh, wow.
Here we go.
How qualified.
Always good.
Yeah.
Always good from the teachers, aren't they? And to prove my credentials, let me take you back to a particularly memorable experience from my first year in teaching. I was 21 years old. I still owned shoes from Topshop that squeaked when they got wet and thought a packed lunch was a multi-pack of crisps and a packet of Pro Plus. Ooh, that takes us back. This apparently made me perfectly qualified to take Year 9 boys top set. So Year 9, is that like 14-ish, isn't it? You had 5 on.
It's our 3rd year, isn't it?
Nice. Yeah, is it 3rd year in old money?
Yeah.
So like any brave teacher, I headed into the battlefield. It was survival of the fittest. I like B, she's quite dramatic. It was survival of the fittest. And I was 5'6" with a lanyard. My tactics, I ruled with an iron fist. Babe, that'll be the Pro Plus. She was absolutely wired off her head. I developed systems. I used to write the time in the margin of their books when I passed their desk. So when I circled back, I could see exactly how much work they'd done.
Oh my God.
Since my last patrol.
That's brutal.
She's fantastic, isn't she? She's a tyrant.
Wow.
The room hummed with that low-level fear of boys who know you might appear behind them at any moment like a ninja. And then the incident. Dun, dun, dun. I hope she was doing creative writing as she said what she was teaching.
It's fantastic.
Mr. Tricky.
I'm really invested in this.
You need to get a novel out next, babe. You're amazing. I leaned over one boy's desk to write some feedback in the margin. Standard move. I'd done it 1,000 times. Except this time, as I leaned in, I heard a murmur. And when I straightened up, I saw it. A single strand of my hair on his book, just lying there. I froze. He froze. We both stared at it. Just brush it away. It's only a hair, I said through gritted teeth. Oh, should I do it through gritted teeth?
Do it through gritted teeth.
Just brush it away. It's only a hair.
So like you're playing the trumpet.
I said through gritted teeth. Time slowed. The whole class clocked what had happened at once. And then someone whispered, "Eat it." I'm so confused. What? I almost scoffed. This wasn't an American movie after all. Then another voice, "Eat it." This is so weird. What's happening, Claire? Before I knew it, it was a chant. Eat it, eat it, eat it.
Oh my God.
I turned on my heels to head for the board, to write, well, anything, nothing, God help me, when behind me the chanting reached fever pitch. Eat it, eat it, eat it. I turned back just in time to see him dangling my hair between his fingers like a piece of spaghetti, and then he ate it. What the actual fuck is happening in this story? Just slurped it in, eye contact, confidence, no hesitation. I had to walk to the back of the classroom, not for behaviour management, but for self-preservation.
Yeah, just to compose yourself.
This is like Lord of the Flies or something. This is horrible, isn't it? This is so weird. Because if I laughed, I knew then that I would never recover authority.
Yeah.
As if the situation wasn't already unhinged enough, he looked confused and said, genuinely curious, "Miss, is it fructose Garnier?" And I remember standing there thinking, how many hairs has this boy eaten before that he thinks he can actually identify the shampoo brand? He was sent out the class, obviously.
Yeah.
And just as he turned to leave, he paused, looked at me, and then said quietly and thoughtfully, "Miss, a bit of you is inside me right now. I could have died." I don't like having a surprise email anymore.
You are so out of your comfort zone, not knowing what's happening next, aren't you?
I freaked out on so many levels by that.
It is quite funny.
That is so weird. Right, questions. Was this boy known for eating hair?
Was it fructose Garnier?
Yeah, can you get back in touch? Was it fructose Garnier?
Did he get it? Was he that good? That's so funny.
So that's weird. So her hair is, because I instantly, this being 10 Commandments, I went pube.
Right, okay.
I was instantly like, the
What
boy
is it?
has somehow got his own pube on the textbook.
They've just thrown her off guard completely, haven't they? Because she's doing
Yeah.
all of her timings on the margin and stuff, and they've just been like, we'll deal with this then.
That is brilliantly dark to go to
Yeah,
eat it, though.
Eat it.
and to chant it and for him to eat it. It's just so
She's just like, but you're in the back of the class like, I don't know what to do next.
But why didn't she just go and move the hair? I mean, have I got too many questions here?
Too many questions.
It's just
I
weird.
think it happened too fast.
Incredible story. Thank you so much, B.
I love how teachers go to the blackboard or to the
Just
writing
to try
board just to
and
try and
hide.
do something. Do you remember how they used to do you remember how they used to come into class and just write their name really fast on the board when they were new and stuff?
Yeah, do you think that was just a bit of a power
Just
play
like,
just to give them something to do? And they absolutely just sort of, the pro plus and adrenaline just flowing through their veins. B, that was an incredible story.
Brilliant.
We love when teachers get in touch because, like she says, I mean, they just must see it all.
See loads, don't they?
hello@teencommandments.co.uk. Any of your stories for your turn, we absolutely love them. That was weird and brilliant. Let us know any of your stories and make sure you leave little comments, please. Amazon Music, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and of course you can watch all the main eps as well if you fancy on YouTube. See if me and Claire have managed not to slump like little potatoes. Thanks so much for listening. We love doing this pod. Claire, fabulous to see you. Monday main ep.
Monday main ep.
I will see you then, darling, and to the rest of you, just stay gorgeous, won't you?
Yeah.